20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And a decent return there. They get this up just shy of the 30. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Blue finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point, up and good. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
19 Lions. Steady.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Set. Grab, go.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Ball down to the 16-yard line.
Hey, check that.
And it's first and 10. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a second and 9. They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Ready. Go. 70 Rangers, 70 Viking, 18. 7 Pirates, Dragon, 60.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his second TD catch of the season. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Pickens, first catch, and that's good for a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A quick slap taken by Lennon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now, faking the give. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. On his loop to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Ray going to return it. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
19-18, 5 in.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Has the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Come on. 6. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Cardinal. 60 Bearcats. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
And off, running left, it's Sampson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. That is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Goes back to 16.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 59 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Browns. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Browns 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 28-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Blue now on the zone read. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The extra point is up and through. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Ray gonna return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Only 19 light. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Going right sideline and complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. 1st and 10. Toss to the left, and Sampson. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At the 35-yard line.
0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Not finished. Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickett. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Again, it's Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Cowboys tack on one more to their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ray gonna return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Dragon 6, ready? Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
70, give a look.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Not saying 19. Come on, come on. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10. And made by Pickens. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
Here's a third down and 4. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will score! C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Ready, set. Go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive but instead, pouring.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Blue. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. The middle they go. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. No problem there on the extra point. Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go. 65.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
18.
On second down, Sampson. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
This one complete, right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
They'll throw here on third and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Browns first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Got it. Ready? 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70. Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready?
He'll get this out wide, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. If they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there and get the ball back and try to build off this last drive.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw left side is complete. He gets 3, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Cowboys are able to extend the lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Okay, ready? Let's go. the Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Again, here comes Blue. Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run the toss here with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Let's go now. 19.
Lou's going to get it again here on first down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. Well, another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there. And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Ray going to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Cup 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the right side here, pass is caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First down.
60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. touchdown Brown.
Cleveland.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is Blue. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
1st and 10.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. A run with Blue. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
36-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold unheard. Born to it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie in the bit.
Ready?
Shout out to the...
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Drop 50. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready? 60 by 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to the air one more time. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys are right back in this one.
And that's going to be a deflating end to what's been a really long and really good drive, Mike. I mean, the way they were moving the ball, points almost felt inevitable. But all it takes is the defense to just hunker in and make one play of their own. And now they get to head back to the sideline with that lead still intact.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And that's now